There we go. Nice and zoomed. Whoa, this matchup. Elena... That's so loud for me. Elena crouches dash punches from Q, which makes this matchup pretty annoying for Q. It's not that bad. Elena wins in footsies pretty hard, but most characters beat Q in footsies, and Q still gets a fuck ton of damage from a parry, and Elena has a hard time stopping you from parrying her. That's not really true. Elena does not have that hard a time preventing parries, just with her good mix-up, or extensive use of turret combos or non-turret combos for mix-ups and whatnot. Ooh. Oh, he only got roundhouse. He has super 2, so that was probably like, he doesn't have a great follow-up there besides uppercut. Roundhouse is fine. The low and overhead dash punches still work fine. He was kind of far there. I think he wasn't confident about it, but an overhead dash punch into on a crouching opponent can link it to super 2. And it's not a super hard reaction. Got him. This really hurts the even one. He's doing the 2 taunts. You have a juggle there, but you can just sacrifice the juggle and taunt twice. I think that's a really good idea if you got as much health as he did. Yeah, there's Shen uploads. One day Shen will find out that I do this and I'll have to stop. I might even have to take down the ones I've already done. Or I could just upload just the audio and we could all watch it together on our own. That's a good back strong. The most important part of anti-air in this game is inconsistency. And he had not tried anti-airing before that. Q doesn't have a cross-up. Yep. Q gets a lot of mileage out of a single air after a single parry in this matchup, in most matchups. Oh, that was a really nice tick. Who would have been looking for a throw there? No one. That was a fantastic tick. You have to be really creative about Q's command grab, or otherwise you'll never land it, because it's pretty shitty. I mean, it's great in terms of how much damage you can get off it, but it's shitty in terms of, like, you know, the ridiculous startup. It's really hard to land it against an opponent who knows the game. Q doesn't really have a good way of stopping someone from repeatedly jumping. He can do like an early jump, fierce or something, get them full screen, get a taunt off. That's reasonably rewarding for Q. Oh, that actually hit. Oh my god! No, he could have done a jumping combo. He could have done jump roundhouse, stand forward, dash punch, super. Makoto would be dead. But now it's looking like he's going to win without burning his bar. This matchup is pretty shit. I'm sure I've talked about it plenty. But just as a quick recap, Q literally cannot taunt. Makoto has meterless options that punish taunt from anywhere on the screen, and fantastic metered options that punish taunts from anywhere on the screen. Even if you get like an air-to-air fierce as Q and you try and get a taunt off, Makoto just comes down and fucking super 2s your ass. That's the only, like, he needs knockdowns. He needs like anti-air slaps or like a command grab or like an anti-air dash punch or something like that. If he doesn't have a knockdown, he's not going to get a taunt off. And Makoto in general is very small and very quick, and Q has trouble keeping her out. I mean, everyone in the game has trouble keeping her out, but Q is particularly bad at it. That dash punch he did could have been confirmed to super. Buffer quarter circles every dash punch. Anytime you see a hit punch. Ooh, this won't kill. He has no way of making this hurt that badly. This won't even dizzy, I'm pretty sure. If it does, he wins. It's pretty close. Oh, that instant overhead. Does Makoto's command grab into HP into hard punch dash punch work in 3S? Yes. That's like the bread and butter follow-up. You can also do stand fierce into super 2, or you can do stand fierce into EX dash punch. Those are like the only 3 follow-ups most Makotos use. EX dash punch is usually used for corner carry, or if they're already in the corner for juggle follow-ups. The damage... Ooh! Oh, it's too far. I don't think he hit on the first frame. That was a really nice tick. That was a really nice place to be looking for a tick. I think that was a opposite direction parry. Oh, he wasn't ready. I wouldn't have been. You don't know where Makoto's going to land. You don't know which version she did. In Street Fighter 4, you have to do one of the kicks after you input the Ultra to pick your landing direction. In this game, it's just 3 different versions of Super. So you have to pick before you do the Super. You can't change it. That should have comboed. Jump around has pretty amazing hit stun. It didn't. Didn't combo. You could have comboed it if he was a little faster. Even though he hit kind of high up. This is a matchup where it's pretty even, I feel like. Both these characters have roughly the same strengths and flaws. And they both do pretty well against each other in footsies. All of their tools work against each other. Ends up being a fairly normal matchup. I feel like Q has 3. Background house, that's the other one. 3 special cancels. Close jab, close forward, background house. The background house one is nearly useless because background house knocks down. The only meaningful thing you can cancel into is taunt. It's a pretty cool way to get a taunt off, but unfortunately you can't confirm background house, except maybe from a jump in, and there are much better ways you can get taunt off a jump in. Ooh. Yeah, Reinhardt had to do that. It was like Reinhardt had to do something invincible or else he was going to get chipped out. That was actually very brilliant. It was a 50-50, but Reinhardt did not identify it as a 50-50 at the time, and I don't think fucking nearly anyone would. That was nice. Whoa. Weird footsies going on right now. Anti-airing Hugo is pretty easy because he's giant. You can use normals that wouldn't normally conventionally anti-air. This is really weird, this footsies. I'm seeing buttons I never see. That was a crouch, I think. I thought it was a jump at first. I thought those were pre-jump frames. They're the same. Before jumping, you enter a crouch animation briefly. This Hugo isn't having it with the command grabs. Oh, that's a shame. That is pretty minus, but it just wasn't in range. That could have been a punish. As a general rule for Hugo players, and I guess Q players too, that was the background house. The hard buttons are all pretty shitty on both characters. They have like one good hard button each. And then the others can be very, very situationally useful. The dolphin anti-air. That's pretty cool. That's massively unsafe on parry. They get a full jump in combo if they parry it, and it's just a single parry. But it's like the best hitbox for an anti-air Hugo has. But like it's not even that good. I think it can still trade. In general, Hugo's best anti-airs are like parry into 360 or like parry into shoot down backbreaker. He just like fucking anti-air parries, basically. Or just anti-air blocks or whatever. Same as every character in this game, so whatever. But he doesn't have like a good anti-air normal or special move. He does have the advantage that shoot down backbreaker can't be parried, but it loses to jump in attacks, even EX. So it only helps you if the opponent's attuned to parry. So basically he has a mix-up between anti-air down fierce and anti-air shoot down backbreaker. But the problem is, if he gets this wrong, he loses a lot of health. Shit, dude, I've been playing SF5 non-stop since, like, fucking Beta 3 came out. Let me have my time off. I haven't stopped liking Third Strike. Street Fighter 5 is a damn good game. Didn't you read the title? I said I like it, though. Or something of that like. Oh, that was a sick take. Running Bear is fantastic in this game. Meat Squasher. That could have been towards Fierce, I think. I don't know, actually. I don't know about Chun-Li's body. That's a punish. I am tentatively playing Laura in Street Fighter 5. But right now my Laura is worse than my Chun-Li and my Birdie, who are my 2 best characters. I think my Birdie's probably my best character, but not for lack of trying with Chun-Li. I think Birdie's just better. Down Pierce again. I like that this guy's using that a lot. A lot of people just disrespect anti-air attacks every single time and just act like the opponent's never going to anti-air because the risk is so high. So a few anti-airs just like, you know, ouch. He got off a taunt though. Hugo's taunt increases his defense, similar to Q's, but it's not as drastic a change. And if he holds, I think, up during the taunt, poison comes out, which does absolutely nothing. Or rather, it does the same thing as a normal taunt. But it's kind of cool because you get poison. Nash is good. Nash is quite technical. I feel like he'll end up being quite a strong character. He's highly defensive. I would call those two the best characters. Why? He didn't go for the parry. You can parry into hard clap. He could have had parry, hard clap, fucking light clap, EX lariat or something. I find it kind of funny that both Hugo and Geef have like a clothesline lariat, but they function so radically differently. This Hugo's doing work. I haven't played every matchup with Nash, but I feel like Nash is like really solid. The 6 best Chuns? Are you joking? I can only name like 2 Chuns. Ricky Ortiz. Ricky Ortiz is the best Chun I've seen. That was fantastic. The jabs. No. The angle on that hitbox. Oh, he could die for that. I winced, dude. Burned his super. Died without Makoto even using meter. Oh my god, he can't find anything. There we go. If the opponent like forces you to block an air attack and then immediately jumps again, Hugo can punish that, even on reaction with a shoot down backbreaker. Oh wait, Street Fighter 3 Chuns. Shit. MOV, Nuki, Tokido. Oh, I don't know, man. Ricky Maru maybe. I don't know. That's hard. Yeah, Geef's spinning clothesline is kind of like, I don't know, it's weird. Not like a fucking, doesn't seem like it could be a real wrestling move. Is there a difference between a fucking lariat and a clothesline? Genuinely Justin Wong's third strike Elena is fantastic. Make no mistake. Justin Wong is on the level of Japanese players. He's not on the level of MOE, but he's on the level of most Japanese Chuns. Or rather, he's better than most Japanese Chuns. Scariest movies you've ever seen? I think the horror movies I enjoyed the most were probably um, Paranormal Activity 1, um, The Blair Witch Project. Those are like the scariest. I like The Thing, but I wouldn't call it terribly scary. Ooh, that was really nice. Whiff a universal overhead into super is very common. I mean, yeah, or whiff a universal overhead into SPD. So whiffing universal overhead and then watching for the jump in anti-air shoot down backbreaker is a very good anti-meta, and it just worked there. Nice confirm. And then he tried to do clap into super. That's actually a cancel. He thought that the Ken was just going to parry the clap, but the Ken just blocked it. That's why you don't parry. That's why you don't parry Hugo's claps, even though they're pretty easy to react to and parry. Um, Ju-On is a pretty good horror movie. I guess The Ring. Wreck is pretty fun. It's a fun movie. Let me think. I watched Insidious recently, and that was really good. I really like Saw 1. I don't know, whichever one. I've never seen The Ring. I've only ever seen Ringu. Ringu. Um, but Saw 1 is a super underrated and crazy good movie. I would argue the other movies kind of underplay its goodness though, kind of undermine it. Like they kind of tired out the idea. I feel like, or rather, I feel like they tire you out to the concept that was quite novel at the time. Saw 1 was like the best out of nowhere horror movie in fucking years. Wow, I can't believe that hit. That was the wrong punish. He could have just gone for a nice series of claps if he wanted to. That's gonna kill. Could have gone for a nice series of claps if he wanted to, but the correct punish was to wait until Ken had nearly landed from his EX uppercut and to whiff a crouch short under Ken as he was landing, and then use that crouch short to buffer a 720 and grab Ken. That's like not even that difficult to punish, believe it or not. But that was the correct punish he had to do to win. He wasn't ready for it. I've seen a lot of horror movies. I think I've already listed all my favorites though. Whoa. You don't really use uppercut like that much in this game. That was insane. EX Tatsu. You don't see a whole lot of grounded Tatsu from Ken in this game. Their Tatsus are generally better, and grounded Tatsu can be unsafe on hit, depending on spacing and character. People usually just pretend like ground Tatsu doesn't exist. And in punishes, uppercuts are much stronger, especially when you consider car uppercuts. Ken pretty much only uses uppercut. Fireballs, not that much. Maybe EX Fireball quite often. Air EX Tatsu's quite a lot. Air regular Tatsu occasionally, I guess. But usually it's just uppercut. Ground Fireball is not used almost at all. Ground Tatsu is not used almost at all. They're just highly situational attacks. The double throw. He did that to get some nice meter. He didn't super. I feel like he should have. Exerd, probably not for a while, but probably eventually. It might just be more trial stuff, though. I don't know if I'll ever actually play the game seriously. Apologies to people who actually like Exerd. That was a mirror purely for charge time. That was a mirror to chip out. Koshin is fantastic. The Shun is the same as the Jun and Chun-Li. It's Chinese versus Japanese pronunciation, though. This Chun-Li player's name, I can't read it. It looks like I think that's Tori. I think that's like bird, chicken. I think those are two different characters. They're both pronounced Tori, but I don't remember if that one's chicken or bird. But it might not even be either of those. It might be something different. I don't know that character, but it looks like chicken and or bird. It looks like Tori, whatever the one I know is. He's not a Chun I've ever heard of. I've never heard of this Urien either. Sumion. EX headbutt whiffs really fast, so you can actually use it like decently well, like whiff an EX headbutt then throw. EX to be safe against parries. Chun-Li has a hard time getting out of that, I hope. No, she made it. That was very nice. Oh, whiff a tackle. Or just walk in. Ugh, that was a whiff punish. I think he just got lucky there. Oh, no. No. That's a 50-50. It's... You're very... Low blocking is a lot better. Chun-Li can do an extremely hard combo from an overhead there or an extremely easy combo from a low. Yeah. Actually, a lot of characters are short enough when crouching to make Urien's headbutts whiff. Or I was like short enough standing that fucking Urien's headbutts usually whiff. Or it's damn short. Yuki, I've heard of this Chun-Li. He's good. I've seen him before. He's not like fantastic though. Chun-Li mirrors are so awful. Chun-Li mirrors legit make this game look not fun. Little car throw there. Ugh! Very optimal punish. No! Some of an optimal punish. I've seen that before. Down forward roundhouse is really good there. I normally see it into crouch medium kick into super, but he didn't have super, and even if he did, it would be bad to use. I wonder if he just picked the wrong version of spinning bird, or if it was because he was in the corner. He was abnormally close or something. I actually have no idea. Chun mirrors are super slow, and very lame, and very random. It's just who gets like a good crouch medium kick. That's not it. I mean, there's still a lot of tactics to it, a lot of skill. Like how he parried the low forward there, and then didn't do anything, potentially sacrificing a punish for getting that hard parry just to bait out a super. You can also use low strong to punish. I think super punishes that, doesn't it? You can also use low strong to easily counter poke crouch medium kick. Chun-Li's crouch medium kick is fantastic, but it's actually like her low strong counter pokes it really well. Goes slightly further, has a nice recessed hurt box, all that. But low strong has no reward at all, and low forward, you know, lands a super. So takes a lot of low strongs to equalize the damage of a low forward. So usually it's just low forward, low forward, low forward. It's also possible to counterpoke a low forward or a low strong with low forward. It's just a little bit. It's precise. It's all precise. Precise both ways. Counterpoking is precise in general. I love counterpoke oriented characters, because they're generally very similar to poke oriented characters. And generally they themselves are also poke oriented characters. But they're fantastic at getting counterpokes and getting good damage off of counterpokes. Good example is Fei Long in Street Fighter 4. Good example is Cammy in Street Fighter 4 and 5. Feng in Street Fighter 5 is a great counterpoke character. His pokes are alright, but his counterpokes are where he really shines. Or rather, his pokes as counterpokes are where he really shines. Geef is the worst character in the game. I perhaps agree with that, but as of what I've seen, I was thinking a little bit about Geef, okay? I actually feel like Geef is alright. After making the video for him, like, I think that I'd severely underrated him. For one thing, Geef can land a super really, really, really easily. Or like now that you can hit confirm it, it's kind of a big deal. Like yeah, there's just the uh like towards fierce low strong as like a hit confirm, or like low strong stand short into super. And then you've got like light normal supers, which are, they work and they're good, but every character can do light normal supers. But they're better for Geef because you can just do like empty jump super, or you can do empty jump low short, and then combo super. Yeah, but like not only can everyone land super, like everyone can land super easily from a confirm, but Geef doesn't need a confirm, but he can still confirm it like everyone else can. Like Geef's on a different level of landing super easily. Geef super used to be balanced around the fact that you couldn't combo into it. You couldn't confirm it beyond the. Here's a good example. Let's say I'm predicting a. Let's say Geef jumps in on me, okay? Like meaty. Let's say he gets an Oki setup somehow, fucking towards fierce anti-air. Um, it used to be in Street Fighter 4 that no matter what happened, I could hold up to dodge a 720. Okay? I mean, yeah, EX running bears are pretty nice. It used to be that I could just hold up to dodge a 720, and no matter what happened to me, even if he predicted right, even if he knew that I was holding up, I could still hold up to dodge a 720. Like I could do like he could like, if it was Ultra 1 Geef, he could like fucking body splash me and then jab 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 EX green hand or something like that. But not anymore. Now if I'm holding up and he does like body splash, he'll hit me on the ground. And then he can just do like, let's say, I don't know, fucking crouch short, crouch jab or something, I don't know, any combo, stand forward, fucking towards fierce, any combo. And then super from there, and it's a combo. He could even just do like jump down fierce and buffer 720 in the air, and then reaction to the jump down fierce hitting just super me, and it's a combo. You can't hold up to prevent a super from going anymore. And if you block, you can get supered as well. It's like a 50-50 to eat the super. Like he doesn't even need fucking Ultra 2 anymore. Now he has the 50-50 with the same fucking tool. Whether you're holding up or not. And that's really strong. Also, his parry is fucking really, really good. His V skill. The more I look at it, the more I test with it, the better it is. Like, you can be anticipating a Bison Scissor Kick, for example, and you can just V skill up. And if you manage to predict, like, if Bison Scissor Kicks after you do that, you can absorb both hits of his Scissor Kick, and then, like, release the V skill and grab him before he recovers. With, like, a fucking 360, hard 360. And if he doesn't Scissor Kick, you can just cancel your V-Skill, and you don't even, like, it's really hard for Bison to punish you for just V-Skill release from mid-range. It's, like, really hard for Bison to prevent that. Geef's parry, I'm pretty sure, is one frame. Start up. And it recovers really quick. And I think it has infinite armor until he goes into the walk forward stage, but I could be wrong. Although it does cancel automatically eventually by the flex. But the flex also lasts until the armor runs out. So by the time you do the flex, it'll interrupt the opponent if they haven't already stopped attacking, which is kind of nice. The only downside of the parry is that you take all that white damage, which is a pretty massive downside, don't get me wrong. But also you can't die to white health. So like you can use it like a true parry at the end of a round if you've got no health. Like you're not risking anything. There's no white health on the line. So it just becomes a parry that you can have. It's like normally when you hit parry, it's like fucking 7 parry frames or whatever, 6 parry frames. But Geef, it's just as long as you fucking want the parry frames to last, and you don't need to react between highs and lows or anything. It's like a parry that parries fucking all attacks, and fucking lasts as long as you want it to. And it's balanced around the fact that you take the white health. And if you guess wrong, you can get fucked up by losing all that white health, plus, taking damage. It's still risky, but it's a fantastic risk, and it's a good way of like using Gief's um, health as a resource. I don't like spaced hard flying Peach. Which hard kick? Gief's hard kick? Like Street Fighter 5 Gief? It's a great anti-air. You get crush counters on it. And it also works anti-airing people who are neutral jumping in front of you, which people tend to do with Gief. Oh wait, are we talking about Mika's hard kick? Yeah, hard kick. Mika hard kick. It's safe. And it approaches and it sets up a mix up. Mika's stand hard kick is pretty amazing, but good players, any character can punish it coming in. Good players will watch for that. Ooh, that's sweet. Kiraki's a player I like watching. Well, that didn't. He should have done Stand Strong instead of Stand Roundhouse, I think. Mika can not quite charge to full to hit people attempting to hit it on the way in, which is a nice little mix-up, but not really in Mika's favor. If Mika actually gets a counter hit too, it fucking becomes GG. She can combo out of it really easily. I mean, Gief not having a way in does fucking suck, and that is his biggest flaw, I agree. But Gief is... I feel like Gief is pretty good at keeping people in the corner. What a lot of people are doing right now is they walk the opponent to the corner, and they... Ooh, yeah, that was cool. They walk the opponent to the corner, and then when the opponent jumps out of the corner, the Gief lariats. And the lariat knocks over and does nice damage, but it doesn't keep the opponent in the corner, and then they're fucking walking away again. But if you anti-air with stand jab, I was fooling around with this. If you anti-air with stand jab, it does fucking shitty damage, but it works even when you're really close, and it flips the opponent back into the corner, which is alright. And he recovers before the opponent, so he can hit them as they land, which preempts their next jump, and he can maybe even combo into it like a lariat or something from that, or he can 360. It becomes a mix-up. Gief has a really hard time with some characters' corner escapes, though. Like Vegas EX flying Barcelona. I don't know what Gief's supposed to do about that. EX running bear. Yeah, you have to be able to. You have to be able to. You have to be able to punish Vega even if he lands like full screen away. He can't really land full screen, and he does have landing recovery once he lands. But you have to catch that without getting hit by the air claw. I don't even know what Danganronpa is, but I've seen people talk about it before. Yo, there was some crazy anime game that they were playing at Wednesday Night Fights in Japanese. Let me look up the name of it, because I looked it up. Nitro plus Blasters, Heroine's Infinite Duel. Heroine's Infinite Duel. V-Trigger to pull him in. That's not bad. I don't know if you're close enough, though. The pull in for the V-Trigger is not very huge. You might have to do to like dash V-Trigger. No, the problem isn't, like, it's really easy to anti-air Claw if he tries to land on you. There's like a lot of stuff Gief can do about that. The problem is if he uses EX Flying Barcelona as way out of the corner. Just fucking shoots past you and then holds away. Anti-airing that is the real question. If you can do dash in into EX running bear or dash in into V-Trigger, that's pretty good. Interesting little string there. Ooh, he got the confirm too. Didn't quite get the meter. And then throw? Or what? Fake jump in and get a throw. Yeah. That's alright. That's a good gimmick. Oh. I think that was safe. But the crouch jab was not the best thing to go for. That was a reversal headbutt. He got hit midair. It was actually non-reversal, but you know. Reversals are true one frame in this game, so it requires quite precise timing to get them. Nice combo. Very nice setups. Oh, Chun-Li's disgusting. Good awareness to try and get out of that like that. He didn't confirm the super. Was he really trying to save it? He could absolutely save it now. Yeah. Two? Feels like one. Tatsu dive kick is pretty cool. This hurts. Yeah, I've normal hit with Fung's jump hard kick myself already. That was very strong play. Tahe is a good Urien. I've seen a lot of his play. Very consistent, very strong. Ibuki on the scene. I recognize the Shita. Don't recognize the first character. Ibuki is pretty good against Urien because he can't crouch the stand jab, far stand jab. And that far stand jab is a really amazing pressure tool. It can be parried high or low, but like it's usually pretty safe even on parry. It's hard for Urien to get a good punish. I don't think he can crouch fierce if he parries it, for example. And she can just walk in and poke with that stand jab really easily. The first knife is to punish the is to get the opponent block stun, so it would be a red parry to get out. Also, just adds to the chip. That was a really good response. Normally, you have to kind of get a mediocre punish there. Urien might be able to punish a five rep super. Super? Yeah. No, he didn't even super. Might have meant to. Or it might have hit before the super cancel. Didn't appear to, though. The mic performance powers up her next throw, and also has a hit of armor, so you can get it off even in Fireball Wars and stuff. And throwing the microphone on the ground can dispel fireballs, which means it's quite easy to get a fucking Mika charge up, and it increases your damage pretty significantly, even if you don't hold it at all. But if you manage to get even a single charge, it becomes fucking insanely powerful. You get like 300 damage throws and shit. It also powers up for super. I like Alex a lot. I'll probably play him. Okay, let's not even bring up the fucking full charge mic throw as a fucking viable reason to use the mic, because it's not. But even a tiny mic throw is good. This is Thanatos. That was a really easy combo to not drop, and he still dropped it. Thanatos does weird shit, even when he's, like, what he's doing is working. That's your problem, is fucking people let you go to full charge. I shouldn't say that's your problem, but, like, you know. Ah, that was cool. I've seen that before. There's really no reason it should work, though. It's not like a good mix-up there or anything. I guess it lets you get an overhead off because people are afraid of the sweep. If they actually, are afraid of the sweep. It's not that hard to prevent Mika from charging if she's really trying to get a significant amount off. See, stuff like that. He got the confirm really easily. And then he just fucking says, fuck it, I don't want to do this combo. Ibuki will probably be close to her third strike version. Or she'll probably be something completely new. Ibuki has a lot of fluff in her move pool. There's a lot of tools that Ibuki has, and most of them aren't useful. I shouldn't say most aren't useful. Most have only very situational usefulness. So it's very likely that a lot of a lot of Ibuki attacks and special moves are going to be removed. I think she'll still probably have the slide and like the towards roundhouse maybe, but I feel like a lot of her command normals are going to go. Let's go in for the unblockable. Ryu EX uppercut to get out. That was pretty smart. It's kind of hard to get the unblockable on Ryu, but possible. Yeah, that's you. It does look a bit like a fish. Oh, he was quite close enough to the corner. That's the setup I do too. An early stand strong into hard stomp on shadows, but it's corner only. Oh, that deep connect! Uppercut? Tatsu. That's what I meant. Superior. Sweep is all Ryu gets without super there. Whoa, he dashed through the fireball. Thanatos played like a noob. It's because being unpredictable looks really dumb when it doesn't work. Can Ibuki... Oh, it was not a question. Ibuki can combo DX uppercut. It's only on some characters, unless you're talking about a cancel a super. There was a... Something hit Ibuki midair. I wonder if it was a jump or a light uppercut. He didn't get a reversal. Might have been just a jump. Ooh. If you parry Ibuki's towards hard kick, she's still midair. Same with her towards medium kick too. You've got to let her land if you want to do a grounded punish. Having different punishes, like having to do stuff like that is very tricky after a parry. I don't know how to beat Birdius John. I played that matchup myself and I was really shitty. I wish I could give you advice, but actually I want your advice. He's gonna kill? No, he actually didn't get hit on the way down, which meant he could reset and parry. If he got that parry off, and it's not even that hard to parry, she was out of meter, but it was still a hard comeback. John matchup was Cammy, dive kick. Character-specific stuff I have. I found plenty of stuff. Like Laura's crush counter, stand fierce, EX bolt combos, or normal bolt combos. Clap combos, rather. These stay medium kicks. Oh, that was beautiful. It's actually 3-stone. I like that at this stage in the fight. That was a punish, and it was a really good one. Always got to end lows with Ibuki. On aura. Cammy has to combo into jab. Cammy's dive kick now pretty much always has an equal number of plus frames because it'll always hit at the same height. It's very difficult to space it so that it hits low, and if you do, you're usually too far away to combo. So what you have to do is you connect the dive kick and then you have to go to like jab or back strong. You can't do like a medium normal or a hard normal no matter how you time it. My combo that I always do, which I find to be probably the best combo for Cammy, is dive kick into stand jab into back strong roundhouse into uppercut. It's very consistent, very good. And getting that combo is very consistent because of the input leniency. Nikeli's dive kick is pretty much the same way. It's impossible to space it so it hits like deeper. I mean, you can do it meaty to get it to hit deep, I guess. But it's impossible to space it so you're close enough to combo out of it and have it like hit the legs or something like that. So pretty much you need to hit it at the high point and then just combo into something like a stand jab, crouch jab. Nice. You could absolutely react to counter hit off of a dive kick. Just hard. Nice beat. The spacing is immaculate from Oro. Towards strong is a nice poke in this matchup. Nice confirm. That super is like the only thing Hugo has that's fast. Oh, that was a punish. And fucking eats the jump back hard kick, slaps stands strong, and still hits Oro. Beautiful. Very good react. No, empty cancel, I think. I don't think he reacted to that. Ugh. He lost the corner and lost the damage of that combo. And now this is happening. That was catastrophic. He can punish this. That was beautiful. That was beautiful Hugo play. That was anti-aura to a T. Excuse me. That was a punish. I don't think he gets a good punish unless he has super. But he can get like a jab at least. Cammy has lots of plus frames, and by lots of plus frames I mean she's like +2 or like +1 on lots of stuff, which is somewhat rare in Street Fighter V. Especially because she's got fairly good light normals. And ridiculously fast medium normals. Cammy, like, I feel like the secret to Cammy, besides the fact that she has really nice frame traps, is that she gets like stronger punishes in situations where things are supposed to be only kind of punishable. You know what I mean? Like something will be like -4, like -5, and it'll be like, okay, this is supposed to be like a light normal punish for the rest of the cast, but Cammy just gets like a fucking medium normal punish and it does way more damage, and it gets like a knockdown. Cammy's punishing power is insanely good, especially because she's got good full screen presence. Like if the opponent starts to fucking try and like build meteor or something, or like fucking, I don't know what opponents do. V skill, Cammy can just immediately shoot him with a spiral arrow and knock them over. Full screen presence is somewhat rare in this game, Street Fighter V, that is. The thing is with Cammy, you have to walk in instead of doing 2 buttons, oftentimes. Like, the thing is, everything is weighed against the risk of a throw. So, like, jab into throw is really good, and the opponent's ways out of that are all vulnerable to stuff like jab into fierce. Crouch jab, stand strong, low forward, still combos. I mean, the crouch jab doesn't combo to the stand strong, but the point is, the opponent trying to get out of a throw. Crouch jab, throw, and crouch jab, stand strong, low forward is like a mix-up. The taunt for more damage. That's pretty optimal. Urien's got a lot of health, though. It's kind of hard to actually land. Yeah, it's kind of hard to actually hit actually land that attack unless you go through a fireball predictably, or if you do it like after a jump in or sometime where it's really surprising. It mostly just exists as like a little novelty to remind your opponent fucking not to discount you. Cammy's anti-fireball is pretty fantastic though, both with a pretty short dive kick and an EX spiral arrow. I feel like Cammy's one of the most effective characters in the game right now, mostly because of a V-Trigger. I should make a little video on how fucking Cammy's V-Trigger sucks. I think people would enjoy that. Cammy's V-Trigger is hilariously detrimental to the rest of her game, even though it's an okay V-Trigger in its own right. It like works against her all the fucking time. Cammy loses a bunch of combos that normally work in order to V-Trigger. And you can just confirm into V-Trigger, that's fairly easy for Cammy. You can do stand strong, stand fierce, and then, you know, V-Trigger on reaction. And that works and it's good. That's actually what I want to do today. I think I want to make that video. Cammy's V-Trigger sucks. When you V-Trigger, you lose the ability to do some juggles, such as back strong, roundhouse, jump, dive kick. You lose the ability to go through fireballs with an EX spiral arrow. Oh, we changing videos? No. We got an exhibition? What is this? Yeah, exhibition. Ringo. You lose the ability to go through fireballs with the EX spiral arrow. You can say whatever you want here. I won't even ban you for like racist slurs or fucking transphobic or fucking homophobic or anything like that. Unless there's someone actively here who says I'm offended by that, and then I might ban you. Even then I probably wouldn't ban you. I'd probably tell you to stop and then ban you if you didn't. We're free speech here until it hurts someone's feelings, and my feelings are hard to hurt. Oh, that dash was fantastic. Oh, he accidentally hit himself on the mirror. Oh, that wasn't a punish. He could have parried that. That's kind of cool. The fuck is that? Is that Doge? It's a pretty intense match. Nice, he got the parry. Ibuki rises as she does that super. She gets like higher and higher. And it goes full screen once she gets to the very top of it. So there's one, even if you get out of the way, there's one hit that you have to block. And he parried it. I should have hopped on Nick's commentary. I regret that I didn't, but I entered, so I was usually playing. I'll probably go next week and try again. Ooh, that was cool. Damn, the down towards Fierce was cool. I did alright. And I watched some high level play. And I ran alongside against Gutex. Wasn't that long. And I made conversation, and I was sociable in general. Caught up with a bunch of guys I hadn't seen in forever. Power top. I don't know what that means. I have a feeling I know what it means. I have a feeling it's sexual. I lost like every single game I had against Gouken. He was the best person I played while I was there. Pretty generously. I won like 1 out of like 12 games. No, Gouken was chill. I used Laura most of the way, but I switched to Birdie occasionally. I had 7 matches before I was eliminated. I lost immediately, then I won 5, then I lost again. I was trying to use Laura against Gouken, who is a character I hadn't used until Tuesday. I like her. Laura's fun. You have to train the opponent very particular way in order to land Laura's V-skill overhead, I feel like. Absolute gold. I'm gonna click on this for better or for worse. Oh, oh god. I regret clicking on that. I actually quite like that image. That's a good quote right there. I'll have to cut that out if I ever upload it. I'll put a dot so I can easily identify this spot later when I'm editing. Technically every part of the skeleton is a boner. Nice punish? No. I mean, that's all he needed. I feel like Karakusa, Stand Fierce, Hard Dash Punch probably would have killed or near killed. I don't think he needed the super there. Tell me some things about Laura I might not know. Go watch the fucking Laura video I made. Or read the Laura guide I wrote. That has the complete composite of my fucking total information about the character. See, that's what he should have done. Oh my god, now I see. Now I understand why the Makoto didn't go for an optimal punish. It's because he's bad. Do a Gouken video eventually? I mean, fucking eventually is a long time. Or do you mean how to play Gouken? I could do that right now, honestly. I don't think I'll do it right now. I need to do some Gouken research. Oh, this kills. It's just super? It'll probably still kill. Super's pretty strong for Makoto. Even Super 2 would have killed there. I mean, I don't even know what I would tell, how to play Gouken that people wouldn't know. I mean, I do know a pretty good amount about Gouken. Gouken with the slowest back throw in the game. Enjoy your defensive techs, asshole. Gouken's cool. I can see why people would play him. He's unique. Oh! That was a really unsafe super or fireball. It wasn't, because, like, it hit. But from that range, Makoto can look strong, and I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. I think he was looking for a parry there. Or maybe just looking for a low to work. This will kill with the X dash punch. I'm pretty sure that would have dizzied. Oh, why'd he do such a shitty combo? Why not a jump in? This is bad. This is pissing me off. I want to see good play. This stand jab. I feel like if I made a how to play Gouken right now, pretty much everyone would be like, why are you not doing this with Street Fighter 5 videos? And I wouldn't have a response. And then I have to make a bunch of Street Fighter 5 ones, which I'm not ready to do yet. Gouken's got some juggles that are pretty tricky. Ooh, nice jumping combo. It's Denjin too. He's fucking this Ryu. This Ryu is a hair's breadth from winning. It doesn't look like it, but he is. That's some critical stun on that Ken. He could abruptly win at any point. He's choosing to save the bar, which I appreciate at this stage in the fight. I still don't like using the bar. I still feel like he's got a big advantage. I think that was blocking to red parry. Or maybe I'm overestimating him a bit. He actually ended up dying. He ate everything. Yeah, you should absolutely do like a fucking your max damage combo when you get a dizzy. That's the whole point. The game becomes training mode when you get a dizzy. You just fucking hit the opponent with the fucking hardest thing you can, given your meter and screen position and whatnot. You can even use your fucking dash to push your opponent around a little bit to modify the screen position. I do that all the time with third strike. Dizzy an opponent, dash them into the corner while waiting for them to get up. Ryu is again on the cusp of winning. That was probably supposed to be cancelled to Denjin. Okay, now he just wins with the X. Why? Why not EX fucking donkey kick? EX donkey kick would have killed. I guarantee it. Crouch Fierce, EX donkey kick, fucking hard Tatsu. If you're worried about dropping your bread and butter combos, then you need a lot more training mode time. Oh, no charge at all. That was arguably pretty bad. What's this weird play? I've seen Anohita before. He's not usually this shitty. I don't like no charge there. Not even as it mix up. I think we saw this matchup in like 160 or 161. I think it was the same 12, but it was a different Ken. That was a good walk under. 12's walk has low profile frames. You might even say it's constantly low profile. It's low profile as long as he wants it to be. He didn't parry that. Ugh. Okay, that was really cool. Parry after whiffing an X. Whoa, this is really strong 12 play. Good little whiff punish there. That's like 12's max damage combo. Meterless. It actually killed there, which is good. Hard axe. You can't combo into hard axe, but it does pretty good damage. Domo horn. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, reading that name. Domo Horun. How can you be shitty during stuns? I don't even understand how someone would reach that condition. The jab instead of the SPD. Trying to catch the jump out. That was smart. Meaty low strong isn't that good. I don't know why he did it. That can be parried either direction. And it doesn't like lead to anything. It looked like low strong. I guess it could have been low jab. They have the same animation, but strong takes longer to come out. You can usually tell the difference. I think Geef can spin up Ken step kick, can't he? I don't know. It's a weird thing to be ready for. Ugh. He tried to taunt. Oh fuck! It was a bait. No, I didn't mean what do you mean. I meant how did you reach that condition? How do you be good in other areas and shitty during stuns? Throws can be okay after a stun, honestly. No, no, wait, no, you can quick stand throws. Yeah, might as well go for max damage. There's no hard knockdown to pursue. Throws can still be okay depending on the Oki of a throw. Going for your best Okizeme can be alright. But most characters don't really have a good Okizeme. So they might as well go for max damage. Back in that corner. That could have been a kill combo. Ooh, that whiff punish was insane. That crutch medium kick was gonna whiff. That was probably an empty cancel, and it was a really good one. Picked his range very well. Picked his timing very well. That was a really bad super. And that was a pretty nice punish. I think he could have done jump hard kick, but he did jump medium kick for whatever reason. I guess afraid he was gonna cross up. Anti-air clap into taunt is normally good, but when you have this little health as Hugo, it really doesn't make a difference. You're still one combo from being dead. You're still only like 3 hits from being dead. Not like he has much else to do there. Might as well just keep on clapping to build some meter. Ooh. What the fuck? Did he try to do EX and miss it? Or do you think he'd land on the other side? Got him? Got him. Elena supers are pretty fast. The 2 that hit anyway. 400k? How'd you get that much? Tell me your secrets. Yeah, footsie's skill and footsie's is like the entire skill of the game. I actually kind of do want to play some Street Fighter 5 today. The costumes were so cheap in Street Fighter 4. $10 got me a costume for every character. I'm gonna spend $4 per costume. That's insane. Ooh, MC jump, command grab. He just tried to do anti-air stand strong and I got stuck by Elena's jump normal. Normally you do anti-air parry into stand strong. $100K is indeed the price of a DLC character. Oh, he parried too fast. Even if he parried that, Elena had the mix-up to do the follow-up. Got her. Oh, that fucking point-blank sweep. Dash and throw. And his dash resolves pretty fast. Every dash in general is really fast in this game. Alright, that's the combo I was doing with Elena. I'm glad to see it backed up. I don't think it was the throw off parry timing. I think it was just like, well, I mean, I don't think it was the sweep itself, the throw off parry timing. I think he just did it like, you know, for the fact that it was low. I give all kinds of advice, fuck you. But I already gave all my advice. It was fucking do combos. Car throw got stuffed. Yeah, that's punishable on hit, and he should have had a bigger punish than that. Almost dizzy. Oh my god, playing with fire right now. He managed to win without dying. Win without dying. That uppercut in the corner there was so brave. I never would have done that, but it was the right play. That was nice. You need to always be ready for that as Lena. Oh, you missed the juggle. We've seen two Elenas go for that juggle. Anti-air, anti-air, EX melt in the corner into stand roundhouse. Is that really good? I didn't think that was good. No, buy power. Thank God, now I won't have two mod arenas with names the same color and approximately the same length. Ooh. She couldn't prevent him from doing that because she couldn't hit him without running into the mirror. She could probably poke him out of it, but the Elena player didn't demonstrate a poke. Nice parry. Look at you guys. I still have two mod arenas with the same color. Hamsy's is slightly darker, I guess. No, I can't tell. That looks like the fucking same color. Selena is great. Throw? Yes, good throw. Throw turns you invincible very quickly and also moves your screen. Let me get all close to my screen here. Crookie looks a little bit more jungle green, and Hamsy's looks a little bit more forest green. Oh, blue. Ugh. I see a lot of low parries from the fucking Elena player. The confidence. Wake up dash. It's probably an error. You would never do that on purpose. Not in this game. Not against Chun-Li. He teched the what was probably supposed to be a car throw. Oh, that was good. That's the parry he'd been looking for like the whole match. Pretty much all the damage on that is in the first two hits. Wow! Holy shit! That clean BDX bird. EX bird's kind of a shitty reversal, but it didn't even trade. You don't normally see that. Oh my god, this Elena player is fucking fantastic. He's pretty close to a stun. Elena racks up stun pretty quickly. Unfortunately, apart from Mallet Smash or stun output, like, ooh, wow, he went for two. He dropped though. That only works on some characters. You have a juggle state after a Super 2 in the corner. And depending on the opponent, you can juggle into different things. But the best juggles, on some characters you can do two supers. Usually just an uppercut's the best. Two supers is more consistent though. But even then, it usually only gets some hits of the super. Like the only character I've seen it hit properly on, I shouldn't say properly because it still dropped a lot of hits, but it juggled like the whole way through the super animation, was Makoto. Makoto's pretty wide. Everyone has a different falling hitbox in this game. Most juggles, at least most bread and butter juggles, work the same on all characters, but there's quite a few that are character specific. Very nice. EX might have killed. No, EX doesn't have that much damage, I don't think. He pushed the point with a red parry. But the Hugo didn't get the red parry. He didn't even go for it. That's bad. Should have gone for it. He had plenty of time to react. Ouch. Oh my god. That was a really bad... That was a really bad... shoot down backbreaker. But I thought I got him the super, but it didn't even. Nice. Very difficult to get out of. I mean, it was easy to get out of. You just had to jump. But who would have been ready for that jump? Not me. I went looking for a parry at that stage in the fight. I think a lot of people would be. Euroso Red was nice. What are the achievements in Street Fighter 5? Wasn't there some shooter with an achievement for like kill 15 people with one shot? It's like, how the fuck am I ever gonna do that? Better have been a secret achievement. How could you ever do that without setting it up? How would you even know that many people with the fucking copies of the game? I've heard stories of some Final Fantasy 11 achievement that takes literally like a year to get. I don't know. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy 11. I played it like I used to have it like a long time ago. I feel like MMOs are such a defective genre, and I feel like I could save them. I just feel like a lot of MMOs are like really like they have oversimplistic gameplay compared to like normal video games and like some kind of grindy focus or whatever. I feel like too many MMOs are MMORPGs. I feel like you can have any genre be an MMO. I feel like every MMO is really similar, and they don't need to be. Let me make you an MMOFG. Yeah, I'll probably play Street Fighter 5 probably immediately after this. I feel like playing around on it. Beat 'em ups are a little like FGs. Oh, oh, oh! Those were nice parries. I guess if he hit forward at all, he was gonna get a parry, wasn't he? By default. I struggle. I feel like I'm talking less about Third Strike. I feel like I'm getting burned out of Third Strike. I've got 3 videos to watch, and this is only this. I did 1.5. I could come back and do the other 1.5 later. That sounds kind of nice, actually. Let's watch this match, and then I'll play some Street Fighter 5. A parry and punish was really well placed. Failed car throw. Chip out? No. Maybe he should have. Yeah. Yeah. I didn't say anything for advice. I'll return to this in time. Let's play some Street Fighter 5.